Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy One Way. We back with another banger. Thought I'd hop on here give y'all a few tips on anybody that's looking to move out their parents' house, their guardian's house. You know what I'm saying, at an early age or even at an older age, trying to get back on your feet. This is a few steps that I have that will benefit you and the process. I made a whole list. So without too much talking, let's get straight to it. So number one, I got save your money. I say you should save about $5,000 to $10,000 before moving out. There's a lot of things that can happen even when you have a steady job. Number one being you can have certain car issues. I'm a prime example. I had if you look back in old videos, you'll see I used to have a Cadillac. I'll put a picture right here as well. But yeah, I had a Cadillac and it used to get me to work as usual. Everything was cool with it. Then out of nowhere, the engine just blew out on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally don't know what's gonna happen. And if I had a savings account, or if I had that $5,000 to $10,000 saved up, like I should have, I could have went to go get me another car, put a down payment. I could have probably went to go get me something cash. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna happen. Like, literally, it can happen to anybody. It happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, saving is very important. You know what I'm saying? The car issues, anything can happen. Not even just the engine, anything can happen to your car. You know what I'm saying? Tires can go bad, all that type of stuff. Number two, in that save your money list, I got you could lose your job, and it's hard to find a job in this economy right now. Places are barely hiring, and if they are hiring, they're not paying anything. Like, let's be for real. Like, if you go outside right now, say you go to McDonald's, and there's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's, but I'm just saying, say you go to McDonald's right now, they'll probably hire you on the spot, but you're not gonna be getting paid anything if you have an apartment. Like, you got a whole apartment. Like, you need some more money. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm saying is on that part, like, you could lose your job. Say that you're just working and you're late too many times or whatever, right? They end up firing you. Now you have no money to fall back on. You don't have no money to pay your bills. You don't have no money to go buy you some food. You don't have any money saved up. Like, what are you gonna do? You searching for a job for like 3 weeks now. You don't have any type of money put up. How you gonna pay your rent? You just gonna sleep in your car? But your car already got broken down. Like, what you gonna do? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the main reason why it's good to save up some money on the side. You know what I'm saying? But save up like $5,000 to $10,000 before you even think about moving out. You know what I'm saying? So number two, moving in with a roommate or boyfriend slash girlfriend. Anybody that wants to do this, I really hope you consider, like, thinking before you actually do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be in love with that person, you know what I'm saying? But do you really think, like, y'all could hold it down for the next 6 months or the next 1 year, however long y'all signing that lease? Like, really think about it. Like, do you think that this person is clean? Do you think that they're trashy? If they're trashy, would you really want to sleep with them? Would you really want to move in with them? Would you want them in your space? Another reason why I mentioned, like, a roommate or a boyfriend or girlfriend, like, when you have your own apartment, it just feels good. I know there's some people that don't like to be alone, but when you do have your own apartment, it feels good to have your own space. It feels good to come home, not have to hear anybody. It feels good to just be in your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about anybody forcing you to do this at this time. You don't have to hear anybody, you know what I'm saying? But when you with a roommate or when you with your boyfriend or girlfriend, then at that point, you got, it's not just your place, it's their place too. So anything that's going on, it has to be two ways at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So really think about if you want to move in with a roommate or with your boyfriend or girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I don't really trust roommates. You never know, like, if they're gonna be lazy. You never know if they're just gonna dip out on you. You never know what they're gonna do. I don't really trust it, me personally. You could even move in with your cousin, family member. You know what I'm saying? If you have a trusted family member, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and do it. I'm not saying don't do it, but, like, if you have something in your mind that's saying, like, don't do this, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't really trust roommates, and this is, like, mainly not. This isn't really family members. It's like friends and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't really trust it. Uh, Also, moving in with boyfriend or girlfriend, like you never know what's gonna happen. What if like what if your partner loses their job and you have your job and you have your half of the rent, but they don't, this is for roommates too. You have your half of the rent, but they don't have their half. What are y'all gonna do? Or what if you lose your job and they have their money for the rent and you don't have your money for the rent? What are you going to do? This goes back to step one, why I say you need to save your money. If you had that money saved up, this wouldn't be a problem in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's number 2 right there. Let's take a water break real quick.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
Hit the spot. You know what I'm saying? No, let me stop playing. Okay, so number 3, we have income. This is very important. Your income is very important. I'm so serious. Number 3, with income, I'm gonna break this down this way, okay? So let's say, for example, you have a car note. Let's say you staying by yourself, right? Say you staying by yourself and you have a car note, right? And let's say your rent with your electric bill and trash, water, all that stuff. Say all that, and you have a little small apartment. Say all that amounts up to like $1,300, right? And let's say you're working 40 hours a week, full time, right? With both of that, with your income and with your car note, by yourself, you should be making at least like 21 an hour. And I'm talking about like 40 hours. You should be making at least 21 an hour if you have a car note and an apartment. That should be making about like, after taxes, about like $3K a month, I believe. So yeah, if you're making about 21 an hour with your car note and with a cool little rent, you should be making about 21 an hour, right? If you don't have a car note, I feel like, me personally, I feel like you should be making at least about 18 an hour. And this is all for full-time jobs, by the way. So yeah, if you have your own place and you have a car note, I feel like you should be making about 21 an hour, at least. This is at least. I'm not saying on average, at least. If you have no car note, you should be making at least 18 an hour, okay? So, I also put it down, I broke it down for if you have a roommate or if you with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, right? So with a roommate and you have a car note, let's say you have a car note, but you live with somebody, and let's say that like now, by the way, the rent for before that was about $1,300 rent, right? So let's say now like you found a 2-bedroom with a roommate, you know what I'm saying? Let's even say like, let's just say you have a 2-bedroom with your other half, you know what I'm saying? So let's say all that now is $1,500, not $1,300, it's $1,500 now, right? So I feel like with a roommate with the car note, you should be making about 18 an hour, okay? At least you should be making at least 18 an hour if you have a roommate and a car note. And let's say y'all's rent and everything is about $1,500. But divide that by 2, that's the reason why it's lower now. So $1,500, that should be $750, you know what I'm saying? So let's say you paying $750 a month now for your rent and electric. That's your half, right? You should be making at least 18 an hour, right? Okay. So let's say you have no car note. So this is gonna be the cheapest way to move out your place, your people's place. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you're staying with. Let's say you have no car note, but you also live with somebody, right? You have a roommate. Let's say you have no car note and you live with a roommate, or you live with your boyfriend or girlfriend, and y'all have a 2-bedroom, right? So if that happens, you should be making at least 15 an hour. That's why I say it's the cheapest way. That's easy to find, 15 an hour. Now, when it comes to all that other stuff, I know that it's hard to find a 21 an hour job for like, having a car note, with your own place, making 21 an hour. But that's why I say, like, you really got to consider what you're going to do. Like, figure out what you're going to do with your life. Figure out your game plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to go to college, then move out. If you want to go get go to trade school, go get you a trade. You know what I'm saying? Go build you some history at a job to where you can find something that pays you 21 an hour plus. It's not easy to find something that pays 21 an hour. So if you really want to move out by yourself, start figuring out how you're going to do it for real. I feel like the only ways to make some money in this economy, bro, sis, bro, brother, sister, you know what I'm saying? The only way to make some money, I feel like, is either you have to own your own business. Own your own business. And this is to make a lot of money, by the way. To make a lot of money, own your own business, work in sales, go get you a degree, or what else? Sales. We got sales. Go get you a degree. We got go to trade school or build some history. You can build some history at wherever you work at, and then you can even work your way up to maybe to a supervisor or manager. And then at that point, you're making about 21 an hour or 21 plus. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to just find 21 an hour just like that. You know what I'm saying? So unless you're running your own business, going to go get you a degree, you work in sales or going to trade school, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to just be easy, you know what I'm saying? Or the only other way to probably work around it is if you work in 2 jobs. Do you really want to work 2 jobs? Think about it. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really think about what you're going to do. Think about your game plan. But yeah, those are my 3 steps to advice. My 3 steps to move out, you know what I'm saying? 3 things you should know. So, 1, we have save your money. 2, we have basically moving in with the right people, you know what I'm saying? And number 3 is just having a good income. Also on number 3, I feel like basically like if you're not making about like 3K, at least 3K, if you're not making at least 3K, you shouldn't really be looking into moving in by yourself, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's just about it. But yeah, y'all, there's a reason why they say like they want you to make ×2 your rent or there's a reason why they say like make ×3 your rent. There's a reason. It's not just to be hard on y'all or nothing like that. I feel like really if you really want to do this moving in stuff by yourself, you need to be making about like 2.5 times the rent or 3 times the rent. At least 2.5 times the rent. If you're not making like 2.5 times the rent or 3 times the rent, you shouldn't be focused on trying to move out by yourself, you know what I'm saying? But there's always other options like moving in with a roommate or moving in with a boyfriend or girlfriend. But that's just, you know, it's just all on you what you want to do. But yeah, I really hope these 3 things helped you guys out. I really hope these 3 things helped you out on whatever you're trying to do on the moving out process. I hope y'all find this video very helpful and very useful. You know what I'm saying? These are just 3 things that I wish somebody would have told me, or a video I would have came across, you know what I'm saying, when I moved out like 2 years ago. I just wish that somebody would have told me these things before I rushed out. And I understand it can be kind of hectic, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of pressure on you to where you do want to move out like ASAP. I understand how it is. Like, trust me, I feel you. So like, just build your money up, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your credit is straight. Make sure you know what you're doing. Have a good income, and you'll be okay. But yeah, this is your boy One Way EA. Stay tuned in for another video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment down below. Stay blessed, y'all.